Good morning, everybody. It's Mike the Bald Adonis, and today's Thursday, which means it's
Conspiracy Theories Thursday.
with Gary from the gym. So what's going on, bud?
How you doing, Mike? Today you wanted to talk about a real conspiracy, and that would be Morgellons Disease.
All right, cool. What's this all about?
Now, Morgellons Disease, I was looking at this a couple of years ago, and it's been noticeable in people with lesions or cuts on their arms or legs or throughout their body where they see fibers growing out of their body. If you can divulge in the research, it's called Morgellons Disease if you're interested in this. And Morgellons Disease, it's like a fungi overload. The body grows hairs or fibers, and out of the body it's growing some kind of artifacts. Some people are growing like plant-like substances or materials out of the skin. Non-earth insects are coming out of the body of people. They've got hexagons, little metallic things with antennas growing, coming from it. Yeah, it's electrically conductive.
Okay.
And they're growing colonies, and people are pulling these fibers out, and the doctors are telling them that they're delusional and there's nothing to see here.
Okay.
The CDC doesn't even recognize it. And people are taking it to the CDC. Hey, doctor, I got all this, and they're like, no, we don't want to look at that because it's a cover-up. Came out about 25 years ago. It's been declassified in like 2004 from people seeing it. It's microtechnologies, nanotechnologies, and dust is showing up in people's bodies, and it's actually coming out of their skin. See, when your body doesn't like something, it tries to get rid of it.
It rejects it, yeah.
Right. So one way to get rid of it is through your skins. So that's why people are developing lesions and sores, and so that's how it's come out to people knowing trying to find out what's going on. The body's responding by pushing the stuff out of the skin. It's affecting people genetically and their health. So a lot of people are getting sick, and they'll give you some pills or medicine, but they're really not finding the root of the problem. The doctors take an oath of do no harm, but when it comes down to it, they're unable to actually help. The decision that they don't want to recognize this or say, yeah, it's Morgellons, is because of their license or their paycheck. They don't want to jeopardize that. So.
Well, is this such a low, steady case that nobody really knows about it? Like
it's coming to life.
Okay. So they can't give somebody something that they don't know what it really is.
Okay, we can say that. Well, they'll give it to them for like you're depressed, you're hallucinating, psychiatric drugs. You're feeling depressed. Did I say that already? You're not feeling good. You got vertigo. So it's things they see, and they have medicines for all them. But this is about fibers growing out. These doctors actually see the fibers, but they still don't recognize it. They're telling the patient that you're delusional, you're making this up, it's all in your head. So this is what we're dealing with.
I'll say, so this disease is more of a mental thing. People are seeing things growing out. That's what
they're saying.
Okay.
But you actually, if you see it under the microscopes, you'll see its actual reality, or actual filaments, actual hexagonal metal particulates. Stuff's growing. See, the medical field is covering up for the government field, which is covering up for the agricultural field. Everybody's in bed with everybody else. Because the technology is overlapping, EPA, FDA, and the medical field, or AMA, they're all linked together somehow, and they start getting to the truth of the point, and they clamp down on the people who have licenses in those fields. In other words, the research universities or the people that are discovering this can't come out and say it, because then they're threatened to lose their job, or you got to snuff it. It's done in a lot of things, like in cancer and whatever. So right now, Morgellons sufferers are delusional. That's the reality for that. Okay. These things have multiple antennas. They work simultaneously. There's a singularity to it. It's being delivered through the air supply, food we eat, you know, you get the GMO, water. I find it humorous, you know, you get smart water, and then you got water with electrolytes. You know, there's 3 types of batteries. There's like an acidic battery, a lithium battery, and there's electrolysis. What do they put in the water? Electrolysis?
Electrolytes?
Electrolytes battery. You know, I just came across that. I was in the newspaper one day, and I'm like, wow, electrolytes. Isn't that what we're drinking? And they're telling us it's good for the cell communication and electrolytes in the cells. So if these Morgellons disease fibers and what have you, what's the electrolytes? Is there a correlation? You know, smart water. I mean, they don't name things for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing that out there. Again, that these CDC doesn't recognize it. So I recommend that you just Google it and see for yourself. It's just amazing. See, I'm into this because I find it amazing. It's like sci-fi. That's the only reason I bring it up. I fell upon it. It's not in your everyday news, so I want everybody to know about it. So through my research, I've been taking some helps. I've been taking L-glutathione. It's an immune
Booster?
It's a potential antioxidant, supports immune health. So I'm trying to make sure that my body's up to par. You find that the bodies that are getting have this have low minerals in the system. The body's acidic instead of alkaline.
So unhealthy people.
Unhealthy people.
Okay.
So this is where you eat all this junk, and it helps. That's the fuel. Sugars.
Yeah. Okay.
The fuels for this stuff. Also, magnets. If you rub the magnets, see that the Morgellons seems to be metals.
Okay.
And electrical. So if you run in magnets over, I bought a bunch of magnets. I'll just show you 2 here, and there are sites that you can see how to set this up, but you can actually.
The sites for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is a big thing. It's just it's not in mass media. That you can use magnets to actually make negative and positive reactions to the metals that are in your body. So it's just a way to shut down those little machines or technology of Morgellons in your body. I do apple cider vinegar that keeps the body alkaline instead of, so it's things like that. So I try to bring the piece of the puzzle here so that maybe you can do something for yourself.
Yeah, you brought a puzzle, all right.
Yeah.
But that's very interesting. Very interesting.
Right. So Morgellons is right up there. It's just new. See, now with all the Wi-Fi and all the telecommunications and your cell towers, they're booting all this electronics out here. So the frequencies and the electricity can help stimulate this Morgellons. I mean, there's put the pieces together.
All right. Is that it for today, man?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, guys. So if you like, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. This is our 8th episode.
Number 8.
Number 8, yeah. So every week, every Thursday, we do Conspiracy Theory Thursdays. So the next video, Ball Adonis out.